completion of the club. That you'll be made whole. You won't be half big. Joy.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Joy, you've not been taking part in the lessons.
Yes, please. My phone spoke about 3 weeks now. You can make on violet export or check a right when my valid.
I had a student. The student from Akachi, he was very intelligent. I don't know whether I've told you that story before, but he never had a phone. So he had a friend who would go to church. So we scheduled the class for that period. When the friend goes to church, then he will take the friend's phone. So when he closes, he takes the phone from him. But I gave him the slides and he will read and then we discuss. And he never had scored anything less than 16 over 20 when we had discussions. So take your lesson seriously, even if you have a problem with your gadgets.
Yes, sir.
You want to upgrade yourself, that's why you have taken this path. So it's a selected few, and then you don't joke with it. Other than that, look, I told you before, a student who did distance education was interviewed for MPhil. They asked him what is literature. She said literature was reading books. And so we asked her to mention some of the books they read. She mentioned a few. We asked of the name of the facilitators or the lecturers who taught her. We wanted to really query them. And she couldn't even mention their names. Okay. So finally, the panel thought that it was garbage in. So we admitted her so that she would come and prove herself. She couldn't. She never submitted any assignment at the end of first semester. So she had to withdraw. Anyway, the university is happy. We made some money. So so if you don't take your lesson seriously now, it will affect you in the future. Okay, so what did you do previously? Let's revise and then we move on. Elizabeth, how are you? She's gone. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Dr. Malcolm asitonu ji ifan. Malcolm son so Malcolm magbobu. Nkota fono nya blam nkonya donya mi to meni choma. Emi van nkota fono nya. Ta nkota fono nya o ha o jimile. Ta nim be ma hanula. Kama globe edu dwale nemi nya asitonu ji maglomele. Azitambaro kweji.
Hard topics so nemi be amedo no po asitonu jinya nemi amia mama they have asitonu jinya asifie no jinya.
Oh, doctor. Makumanye ha mami la rokode. Nkota pana nyani uzawa bi asitonu jikla asitambaro kweji.
Yeah, lo.
Ita asitonu ji a enya asitonu ji ganye asifiato. Tamia miawo kamata. Ni choma emi sugbo taruko kweni mi gba ya hobe miawo homework mi akobe.
The way you speak the way I like it. Not more can me buy.
Doctor Malcolm, ni choma be a course slide enemy this week lo.
Slider.
Marakui.
I call you TL slider with me. Yeah. Then, make Glenn Becky go when I quit do that. You obey you. She never told me that she was not doing the thing. Because, quite for me, oh, sister, go violent, oh, sister, police you. A year, Dom, Kako, the vehicle. So, she was busy doing babysitting. Okay, actually, Edwin get to maybe be auntie sending the slide. You'll be sorry that I am well. I was so much annoyed, but what else can I do? The person was in Kumasi. You are here. You'll be Yava near Vawela campus. So she is come. So by the close of the week, you get it. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
She's a hardworking tea. She doesn't sleep.
Come on, don't you know?
You have to beg her to sleep. Okay, so me nkotefenonya is a crucial thing that nkotefenonya could alone could be discussed for a semester. But we are just looking at it from the periphery. Nkotefenonya migba bulambe nemi bawa jesila otame edo otame. Lucky Power. Can you see what I'm sharing?
Samarakwe.
Jesila otame. Jesimawa wole veve nemi. Nami siame. Geta le pada ume nema be wezon. Wezon. Meka ezon. Is it amegbanto amevelia alo ametonlia yo?
Ame evelia ame deketo. Ame evagbo.
Lucky, maybe bienbe domato ame nombe wezo makayo han. Nancy do nyangu gakimenye Nancy medibene do nyangu.
Enye. Samarakwe enye na bamadu ngosia.
Melekwe.
Efiaba amagbanto amekeva amagbanto ma ina wezo domina ta kama de ketoy ma.
Okay. Eni yo jebe mi kata mi nyanyi be. Amele nufum ma inya magbanto. Amele nyangu doma inya mevelia. Ame ngu nufum chuya inya metonlia. Lucky inya megble maze.
Se ebe ameke nkpuma inya magbanto ame nyangduma inya mevelia ame nkumchue inya metonlia.
Ta gado ye ame yo la nufum amanya medekao. Ta ame wala nyak blom na ha manya medekao. Ame yo ngu nufum chuya hamanya medekao. Matai mie kpona amegbanto deke plegede amevelia deke plegede then ametonlia deke plegede ta nemebe meva afiabe nye dekai nemebe miva afiabe menye nye dekai vao ta mebe le pada me nye meva nye nya gbegbe nya pi Then never. Have you heard that never before?
Please, no. Never.
No. So when we write it, there is asterisk against it, and then the reason will be clear to you in this class. Sa gede, me, mia, meow, me. Then I'm a velia, yami kweda, na, ha, ne, Maha, the slide I used the other day, I changed it. The slides are meaning so. I give a Jesina timing. Now the trick is that when you come to level 100, or we taught you this when we were learning writing techniques. Okay. Writing technique. Yeah, because it's the first stage. So we have a performance my ta if you ba amala nkuome hafi na la no pomni na amala nkuome hafi na no pomowa menye ama eveliayo. Then accept that you're doing it from a literary perspective. Allo and you vangiade alano pomtwa made musika malagbo. I chose inuti. So though we do that. Okay. I'm a Evelia Diditor. Miva. Nui Jona Nyebe. Hey, won't talk melamo. Hey, won't talk Anupola Banto melamo qua. Egbe dot comidana de tame. Miva. Ta egbe babo nyegole. Geka mi dana dio. Keke gedeto. Amegbanto gedeto. Enye egbe kokoto. Ta mi dana di. Megbona nenu sronlao esia yibe. Hey, won't tomelemowa. Atokotani. Hey, won't tolema. Adajesi retame. Blue. Inye egbe koko jesia. A kototota is a dot that you put. Nenyebe awenenema. Ke negbele nenema. Ke efiaba atado nkuji. Now, egbebobo jesi gale bubu adetame sikanye ame etolia kekleme deketo wo Astra plenani e wo fu de chia gekete chia me vivio wo fu de chia ta wo ma nenyebe medagbe bobo jesi de tamewa nukami ebube wa khlen wa nye alo nukami ebube wa zu lucky
Say as wo
azuwo ta wo manuka onye lucky
Say wo ma eva zu agbososo alo abi heke wonto melemu. Jaba o mele de chifu fomu. Ima gbomu le wo. Jaba mo amorufu de chia usugbo.
that is one. Then two also bang melemo avelia also. Then three enye amenenelia ame etolia nufiala po sukuvia o favi wo favi Woman, Melemon. Woman, any Agbosus of Yanya. Tanning back, but digest a day a tamawa. A digest a day tama. Jessie and a day tamas, which literature people usually do in our department. Never what that Bakoko Jessie day tam. Because they refuse to go by rules. Literature at times doesn't go with rules of the language. Good. So, Yami Blabe, Nkotepa nyawa, uno na enu wakwe, kano na alodope, meponu chonu wakwe nguti, be, nemi be enu wakwe, le miao miande, le UCC. The reference is the subject. Nemi be alodope, le UCC. It means object. Many by the but we want to adapt a terminology for their reference. Now, wanna name a predicate, play subject and predicate. Wapa, of my ya or her dole. Nyebe, nukai nye subject, sikenya nuola. Never call nuope, sikenya predicate. So within that, then the terminology is confusing. But what we do again is that wanafianya, hello wanafiape, wanafiapa, that is a predicate. Ni ijo lenyagbe lama ni denefiena legomame. Okay. Ta mie globe nkotefe no nyawa uno na emiame na me do nyao yao ga noa indu ime hello.
Mabuku wanafia Friday ni atingo a global enye nu wokwe a.
Yes, and you know of it. Good. So ona na miame nandu sime. Ta emiame toa esia ya onye na nualao nyatefa alumenye nyatefa. Miame toa esia ya onye na nualao nyatefa alumenye nyatefa. Nancy. Nancy, that's you.
Oh, doctor, abesi. Ow. Ew. Manya nyatepe.
Ever not put them no a fear me nyatefa.
Nududua masu deviao o. Ta nududua ma.
It's okay.
Manya nuwala onyo.
Nancy, it's okay.
Thank you.
Nancy, I'm talking about pronouns. So I was expecting a pronoun. Okay, if you ever you know the concept. And remember, miawe, wawe miepo, wawe nuka onye, nuola onye, alo alodola onye.
Latamaku anya aladola.
Nkata na globenya alodola do.
Wawe miepo miawe wodo. Mie wawe miepo mie ma ikanya miepo la miepo gba le mie ma la po gba ye nyanu wala kan yo wonye ba afu mako afu wawe da ye nye alodupe wawe vazo alodupe le nyagbe mama.
Lucky, do you have any question?
Please no.
Nunca está en el lado jido.
Le na global ni ke ni so intova ya. Global na wo we mi po. Mi ma agbetam de mi ke ama wo ji. Ta aloduma wo we. Te mo kore jiro.
Again.
Baraku global wo we mi ku. Ta mi ma la fi ma egbetem de mi ke ama wo na wo ji. Ta wɔwoe ma eva lɔ dome nu yi ke wowɔ ne ɖeviawo dzi alo nu ke wo ŋua dzi ete me xɔ ɖe edzi ɖo.
Yeah. Ta Joy
Doctor.
ni kan locho nguti.
Akpe, aku embe wawie me kwa me segon ebe mie ike la fima yawe $1 wo alo yawe la ma ko ke wawe a ya oji ya ole $1 wo ya oji ya dowo nyala le dowo de.
Again.
Segon ebe wawe ike le nyafe nyagba ma wa oji ya dowo nyala le dowo de ke miela yawe le dowo nyala wo yawe le wo de dowo nyala ji gake wawe la yawe dowo nyala le dowo de eji.
Yeah. Okay. So you have answered one of your objective questions. Ta nemi be boda na zonwe echiaji akpa akpomida mayi kplewo mie de tepela gbemagbe mie de tepela gbemagbe achu tututu nka achu tutumi now mi akpabe ame evelia onye yo oza heyo te eflile na de bia de le mi asi mi abia jo ntia
Doctor, my doctor mako achu tutumi. Okay.
Oh, go. Oh, edef now.
Oh, doctor mako ba mabube achu tutumi ele gamahi afi metro boy.
Okay. If you remove machine a reverse it. So we have further examples. Now, so these ones will be Yadoyila, Mitag, but good. I forgot to say this. I don't know whether you had said it well. Like Wawe Miepo. Wawe Miepo. Now, Mie Malafuma Yaenye Nuola Gake Miawea Yeji Wodo Nua Donya Wodo de Eji Ke Gaka Nenyebe Egbetem de na Nigeria do ya Mie Dolia no funny. So there is an example somewhere that we saw. We saw in semantics. Lekodeng me amafle nake amafle. Okay. Ta nake yamie kokova dodonu. Alo tefegbanto na enyagbea. Efiaba mi dibemia ategbedeng eji. In English we say focusing. So it bears the focus marker. Focus. That if it bears the focus marker, if you have a ban, me tengo lo que action play do nyao. Evelia, nyebe ejebe wade yesi now be wode daga nene ma plus sube nuclear la nanya be LVV emeko. Nancy emeko.
Okay.
Yeah. Nka Sophia nyime nglacho first nkote penanya nti. Now, nemipo nkote penanya men. Men. Nenye nyagbegbe nyakui si le gbegbe ma. Ehanye mme. Meva o. Meva o. Nenye be eza nye. Abe nkote penanya amegbanto. Good. Let me start with it. Nezame. Amegbanto hakalmede keto. Mete enyagbegbe nyakuya sasage plio. Now let's look at it. Meva. Meva. Nancy, nichoma meva. Meva. Kake mekpom o. Meva. I'm saying meva daddy. Do you come to the class without pen and paper? I'm not sure. I'm saying meva daddy. Meva. Now, negative marker is meva o. Meva o. Now negate your sentence. Negate your sentence. Nglo wo nyagbela fe agbojengito. Nglo wo nyagbela fe agbojengito. Meka unu. Ne unu na clemency.
Doctor. Oh.
So, efiabe nenyebe ezan me. Abe nkotepe nonya ene. Beteng efe nyagbegbe tongologe kleme keo. Pavazube memeva o. That you go for nye. Okay. Vestama 1930. Agbedo. Oma. Nkotepe nonyao de have me. Bleto ple unseto weak and strong pronouns in EV. Some are weak, some are strong. But if you come to do your MPhil, we'll go into that into detail. You may read it in this book, but don't worry yourself so much about it. Now, Nububu Ojebe Miagalam Kude Mwenyebe. Lucky, baby, I last you the new me or one. Okay. So, Nububu Ojebe Miaganyanyembe. Nkotepe no nyadewa. Uno nuwope. Edo uno alodope. Kake menye ukatainte no alodope le dodo manu. Menye ukatainte no alodope le upe no me manu. Utrona. Ubeto trocho. Bedidi. Alo leta. Sike wu. Donya. Ngunti. Nyebe zigede. Onye nyakui teka. So, Toga, for example, was reducing the number of pronouns we have in Evi. and then thinking that the rest are not pronouns, they are declensions. Nanama uyole English gbemema. Declension in the sense that the kada kwe matotrom asu chameleon. Chameleon de alkemi na de wegbeme. Lucky.
Agama.
Also agama. Tawutotrom. Emeko, Joe Emeko now.
Perekwe.
So, miakpo efekpo demu. Miazan, wo bang. Wofu, wo is the same wo, isn't it? Wofu, wo, wo. Is that the same thing?
Yes, please.
So we
Sir,
can have meow, miele, M-O. That one is something else. Miatan global, meow. So meow, elalo dope. Okay, let me call A. Let me call A then go you will say A. That is I'm a Etolia Heclemenecato. Ever. Now, me say Paul a lot of Babanukai was Zuhan.
Wo fui. Alo ma fui.
Awfully. Hello, I'm happy. Good. Hopefully, hello, I'm happy. Now, hopefully, hello, I'm happy. Now, let's use the verb do and see.
stock azu amadui.
Ta afiaba e malafima. Etro zu i. Mi kwenene ma.
Okay.
Now, ekpo nye. Ekpo nye, gakamakpo wo. Ekpo nye, gakamakpo wo. Have you heard that sentence before?
Doctor Maku Anyamai.
Yok,
There's
meku
no brownie. Ekponyi. Ta ekponyi ma domai na machichi be agble be ekpom.
Okay,
Say the villa agble be ekponyi.
okay, good. Ta afiaba with the standardization, megbaglaga be ekponyo. Then nye changes to
Okay.
that it is ekpom. That then you take note of it. But the view blonanyade, then amachishoma blenenema. Nkata, the view blenenema. They know nye is a pronoun. And then they are using the nye for the object as well. But we know that nye in the object position changes to Good. Then ekbom. Ta ma ekpom ma hei kpomile la fia mi kpobe makle ndu simene. Hello.
Yes, sir. Ya engode amedeke amegbanto nu deketoa ele du simene.
Okay. Ta ninye be mi kpo gosi deka ya woli ya abile ndu simene. Efia be it stands for object position. Sorry, it stands for subject position.
Yes.
Then that is object position. So that's one yami formula here. We are not marking the subject position. It is for something else. And then some are in error. The TA who did that might have done it, but we cannot correct it because a strong text meant. Now let's go back to the point we were making. Now, Mipo, ame evelia kakalmedeketo, kaemi kobe atano nuope wagano, kaemi kobe matano nuope agano alodupe. Ni chodeka.
Dọkịta Maku ka emi kpọbe ata n'ọlọ dupa ga nọ
Kaemi kobe atenwano nuope gakema atenwano alodupe o.
dọkịta mme
Again.
mme amagban
We are looking at Evelia. Okay, so if we still want to be with me. Atano nuope, akamatengwano alodofo. Is that not the case?
Makwe.
Joel on the
Dọkịta
Maku.
Maku a ata nọ nuope ma nọ alọ dupo.
Na pwede
Ava echoa. Ka ava echoa ma yenye ale nuope. Ele nuope ga kamata nwa bayi alọ dupo.
Okay. Make a man on the you. Be okatama la kuma baba mene ya.
5.
No, the fifth one atano. Obamene
Okay.
open go. Then Obama, the fifth one atano. Nuope. Atano alodope ha. Gake.
Dọkịta Maku those lines. Makwagbo.
Nancy, you metal.
Doctor, maku slide on your mega keto. Makuta ya mala slide jipo edo visita gaka kama glonya wa atrogbo.
Kenya Blake trouble. Need them blame. So, wo. That nyata glaba wokpa wo. Is that not it? Wokpa wo. Gake nyata glaba wo. Wo. Mekpo. You can say that one too. Wo. Mekpo. Hello. Tanemebe wo. Mekpo. If you have a woman, Ellen, alodope. Then bubu ganyebe. Wee kpọ kofi efiabe ele wo ma ele nuofe yake is focused ta nele ngolo ma koko chide edo nyanti emekwa
Doctor, kana maglobe wo makwe kana mabe wo nkuma enyesia. Wo nkuma enyesia. Ya etiwela nuwako.
Nancy, you talk too fast. Did you know that if I don't tell you, your husband might have not said it, and then you talk too fast. Do you know that?
Aja, what are you doing?
Joy.
Doctor, Romahi network you.
Now, where Nancy is taking us to is a different topic. Nancy came with a pronoun plus a noun, nkume, which means that the pronoun is showing possession, but it's not a subject or a verb. Hello.
Hello, sir.
So you understand why I'm saying that you talk too fast. Good. So now she's quiet. She'll be quiet for 5 minutes because she says so right. So baby Adala Madasi will be at Mamela. I've introduced you to the topic.
Sir,
Yes.
kuku bama ama na kona mwete mabebia. Kuku kasi amavelia kekle mediketo wa oya alodu ko enwo pe ko no na. Uno na alodu. O mene echo wo. If we don't have the vakata.
Then they like we can have imperative constructions. Let me have the dopama. Obe hlenungro di la katanto menye na do emu. Na do ngwa na do emu tia. Alo na do emu tia. Na malafuma is a second person singular. Sike nye because it's an imperative. Let me be imperative the me say go man. Egbedede. Megbedem asina o ta megbedem now. Bena wonane. So you will find that there, but in reality, is also joined, is in the subject position of the verb, or it is the subject of the verb. Am I correct? Okay. Then you go home and test the rest yourself. હવે mieta gbeden kote feno nyao ji ta gbeteten kote feno nyao ji ya le kpada ngume miako nyefo de villa nye mala fuma weta gbagba gaba nyefo de villa then it will be mako de villa kake nenyebe abe ya tegbede mejia ejebe na Troy wazo nye. Did you think about that? Mako de villa ta magogwagabe me for the villa negle nenema then you are using a which is a caution mark available interrogative construction one kake heya edibe ya plebe nye ye for the villa ewe for egbetembeji ta negbetembeji ya melemezago azanye. That is why Agbedot thinks that nye is a strong pronoun because it takes positions where those other ones cannot go, it goes. Hmm? Let me go on. Okay, here. I'm just giving a signal that your exam will be difficult.
Bego.
Okay, so niasa na nkotefe na nyao chona fia etonyenye. Nkotefe na nyao niko fia etonyenye. That's what Nancy was introducing us to. Okay, ta wonkume. Wonkuma wo ma lafuma menye donya mutiolo ele tonyenye fiem. So if a pronoun comes and then a noun follows, it's showing the possession of that noun. Nye nkume wo nkume wo nkume. Mia dada ta efiaba mia noima mutie mienu fomutwe wo fofo mia kple wo wonye etonyenye fianya ta yemegbegblɔm be miezã ŋkɔteƒe nɔnyawo tsɔna fia etonyenye ke nu yi dea dzesi nye be wonɔ akpa etɔ̃ na ŋkɔnya eɖewo nɔna mia me eɖewo nɔna nuɖusi me eɖewo gena ɖe eme le kpɔɖeŋu me dome gblẽ ŋkuwome nye ya ŋkuwome nye ya ŋkuwome nye ya nyemegakpɔ wo kpɔ ta wonɔna afi ɖe sia ɖe ke ne míle ke míenɔ nuŋɔŋlɔ sewo kpɔma we looked at them as well be nenye be ŋkɔteƒe nɔnya si le etɔnyenye fiam do ŋgɔ na ŋkɔnya si ƒe tɔnyenye fiam wòle womeŋlɔnɛ tsana kpli o gake nenye be wòge ɖe me alo do megbe ne ŋkɔnya la etsiana ɖe ŋu alo woŋlɔna kɔ dena eme kɔa good now ta asitɔnu dzi nya tɔxɛ ameve mi xe la now tell me what you have read. Nancy Adejua. Nancy,
Doctor.
away, don't kujina mbema na yo, dodasi. So dodasi amanamia, miklo no chundia, migle namba. Enye a perfume shop, Rama Vibe perfume. Yeah, nyon wambe a deli. Yeah, yes, Ronzana. Nyanyi maybe about the count Srala. Nama kwa perfume ya yung chwaza zambi nywe toy maha. Yeah, ucho perfume akujirana. Ya mwenye senzi ya kako. Ekuma, a treatment called cold. Pia moja jumo. Tama konye gako vibe doleli. Nancy.
Doctor.
Nkami hlan.
Asita maluku ji asifianya. Asita maluku ji asitonuji. Ta asita maluku ji a mabanye dokunya. Wodoku. Nyadoku. Dokuiwo. Asitonuji a amada kpamove. Asifia tokple asitonuji. Asitonuji to enye esiawo. Kpli esiwo. Asifia to a nye ekeme. Ekema. Ekemewo. Yemeson.
Ngable yake nyime na todo.
Asito ameɖokui dzi atewanye dokuinye. Dokuiwo. Wodokui. Miaɖokui. Eɖokui. Gake asitɔnu dzia ema ɖe akpa wɔme eve. Asifiatɔ kple asitɔnu dzi. Esiwo. Asifiatɔ nye ekeme. Ekema. Ekemawo. Doctor, example konye omele mebe ali for sure gake lokumele gblɔnkpɔ.
Yo, amebuba da na Nigeria mutia.
Say,
Yes.
asitɔŋdzitɔ a míagblɔ be ema ɖe ehawome eve me abe le tɔ ne gbe míatɔ asifiatɔ kple asitɔŋdzitɔ. Da le gafuma ma eŋu ƒom tso alo dzesi dem ke ŋutɔxɛ ɖe nane yi ke ne dzi be aɖe afia le ɣeyiɣi ma me. Na mígblɔ be le ɣeyiɣi ma me nenye be asitɔŋdzitɔ enye nu yi ke le gafuma ma le gbɔwò yi ke didiƒe aɖeke mele egbɔ le nye kpɔkpɔ tsi ma. Ta míagblɔ be esia efia be menye asitɔmi ne le ŋua dzi le didiƒe ke o, ke boŋ etɔm le nu le gbɔwò le ɣeyiɣi ma me. Ke ne mígblɔ be asitɔŋdzia enye yi ke le ekemi ema yenye emawo nye ame kpɔ. Ke mígblɔ tso ameɖokui tɔ dzia míagblɔ be le ɣeyiɣi ma mea ŋutso ame aɖewo alo ŋutsu ame aɖewo ɖokuiwo ŋu ta ate ŋu aze ɖokuinye abe meƒo ɖokuinye efia be be wu mu mewui o ta ene kɔsi xɔ ɖokui ma ne ƒo le ɣeyiɣi ma me. Eye ame aɖe lia enɔ nya aɖe gblɔm le ɣeyiɣi ma me yi ke medze le ɣeyiɣi ma me te gblɔ be eble ɖokuiwo. Fia be ame aɖe le egblɔm ni le ɣeyiɣi ma me be eble ɖokui ke menye gblɔm le amenye le akpa nyateƒe wònye o. Akpe.
Yeah, akpe. Ne membia jua work like a way in no class with that.
Say ma tekbo.
Okay.
Koko pede like me say asitɔnuditɔ gɔma efia ne le asitɔnuditɔ gblɔ la emawoa wote ɖe ŋu alo wote ɖe ame yi ke le nu ƒom gake asifiatɔ ya la mete ɖe ame yi ke le nu ƒom ta le yevugbe ma mawɔ kpɔɖeŋu ɖe le yevugbe me ne mi le this zã la efia be enye asitɔnuditɔ gake that kple those la yawoe nye asifiatɔ. Akpe.
Yeah. Good. So nkɔteƒe nɔnya asitɔnuditɔ ta efia be ekeme esiawo esiwo esiawo emawo ekemawo onye asitɔnudzinyawo ke onye nkɔteƒe nɔnyawo hã nu ka ta miagblɔ be onye nkɔteƒe nɔnyawo?
Donc efia be wole wo zã ɖe ŋkɔnya aɖe alo ŋkɔnya aɖewo teƒe.
Yo, akpe. Ta mie ƒonu tso ameɖokuitɔwo hã ŋuti xoxo si ke Nancy gblɔ. Edia ɖokuiwò tɔme, edia ɖokuiwò tɔ akpa, eble eɖokui. Miede mia ɖokuiwo nyame. So it should be. Miede mia ɖokuiwo nyame. Woda agbe le wo ɖokuiwo ŋu. Do you know why I couldn't read that part, the fourth one?
Please, no.
So it's not my dialect. But me woda agbe le wo ɖokuiwo ŋu. Woda agbe. So the I wouldn't come. Mewɔ nublanui na ɖokuinye. So le nyagbe ɖeka me la, ŋkɔteƒe nɔnya si nye nuwɔla la nye ame ɖeka ma si ŋutɔ nye fiatɔ hã ƒo nu tsoe la. Ta aleke mi yɔna ɖe English gbe me? This type of pronouns, how do we call them in English? Like S, ours.
Possessive pronoun.
Reflexive.
Oh, okay.
Ta efia be meble ɖokuinye le kpeɖeŋu me. Efia be ɖokuinya enu ƒom tso ŋunye ke. Woble wo ɖokuiwo. It's the same thing. Ame yiwo woble wo ɖokuiwo. The subject is the same as what? The object. Am I correct?
Good.
Good. Na ŋutɔ zaza abe ŋkɔteƒe nɔnya ene. Afɔve ŋutɔ nɔ ɖeviawo gbɔ etsɔma. Vinyea ŋutɔ mele agboa. Mele agbo woatrɔ nɛ o. Vinyea ŋutɔ mele agbo woatrɔ nɛ o. Eya ŋutɔ kpɔ nu sia nu teƒe. Woawo ŋutɔe bɔ ati la wòtɔwo. Ŋutɔ zaza abe ŋkɔteƒe nɔnya. Miezãna ŋutɔ hã tsɔna tea gbe ɖe nuwɔla la dzi. Miaɖo ŋui be ŋutɔ sia abe ŋkɔteƒe nɔnya ene la zɔna kple ŋkɔnya alo ŋkɔteƒe nɔnya la bubu. Bubu ɣe sia ɣi. Ŋkɔteƒe nɔnya bubu ɣe sia ɣi. Now, ŋutɔ le English gbe ma miagblɔ be is focusing or placing emphasis. Kekea is referential. Efia be Ame nkonya engu uzodua. Efia be elenu fomchu nkonya makemu. Ta epe nkonya mai jiole betemdo. Wawo mutoe bo atila wotowo. Wawo mutoe so muto ma enu fomchu amama omuti. So it's back to the same person. Ta aku mutoe fo devia. Aku mutoe fo devia. Ta nyekpo mutope wope. Bebia de la madesi wabia chuengwa.
Yaku out.
Nene make neo wo neo. Miedo nududu na mia neo. Mie gbogbo nu na mia neo. Mie gbogbo nu na mia neo. Joy, have you done that before?
Yaku out. Nyefela mbekoko.
Uba wekpo.
Yaku out.
Sebi kama kukila.
People say, then say kanua. Then, okay, mia tutu adashina mia neo. Obua wo neo. Ta neo a, yehanye nkotepo nonya. Tonyenye fiato, gede to yometo deka. Sike nemieza wo neo a. Efia be, menya medeka yo. Menya mendeka fenya wenyo. So pada musiao de fiabe kadudo adele neo ple nuola la dome. Nemi hoi nenemang. Let me not give some examples.
Say,
Mm-hmm.
me kla asi kona mia o.
Let's not good. Mm-hmm.
Doc.
The magbe to melete fe. Mm-hmm. Joy.
Doc, wole asina uno.
I see now. Mm-hmm. This reminds me of a story my brother always tells. Ebe call mutual the eldest from Happy Bay secondary school. Then your brother now come. Yeah, after registration what we do, you call guide the Ben our cover our registration O level. Yeah, over your brother, but my Fikumasi here is market days. Market days are Mondays. Yo bova Paula Simen. Ola sino neo. Opa close no ola sino neo chacham la siama. Ekunye brother oh ye fair registration gabu. Abe abe no blene. Into a register the dopo. Okay, good. So Ola asina neo. Obua neo.
Say,
Obula for now no.
Blafo. Kama ya oblafo no neo.
oju onua o.
Oju neo. Okay. Oju neo. Nka ejete ableve. Is that it? I'm over jete ablete. Good. So, tamiapo nyabiato. In English, we have interrogative pronouns, isn't it?
Yes.
So we have them in Ewe too.
Okay.
Camacho. Kawe. Nyedinabe iwadu. Nukai nye miafe jimadedio. Nukawe nye miafe jimadedio. Neni nekpo. You might have not read that book when intraday if you kuma play out. Yeah, ono kusi lom no jajran. Then susuanye be no jiragadua wacho ega ako pedeng now ninye be Christmas dojia ako plawu ye now ke over yi over no cover ga go over no wakbo ta obia ya obe hunini na jirado. Have you read the storybook before?
No.
Hunini na jirado. I think that's the title of that portion. Yeah. Yawo ajira kusiyo katawo jira ajaba bajira gado. Ke kuma ko efe gako du tofi. Ta oba no tofi do. Ta gaye wo jira do amosobo. Ta tometen flauna yao ko flawie na yawo. Ta oba kuma aga do awu hoho yawo do vai vai. The title is Honini Nejrado. Good. So we are done with this one, isn't it? Nini Nekbo Nukai Kawi. Do you have any examples that are not here? Nancy.
Nukanadu.
Nukanadu. So we are still using cat. I'm a kind of bow. Yes.
Amakai na kpo. Ah, okay. Kai bala dum akplu amado.
Africa in so Africa in Harlem.
Tay mà ano nya tomati na gliri.
Okay, good. Atapa wodo motoka in pula.
Great.
Okay, so I ask you to not really pay attention to that part because it's a bit tricky. We were not teaching it in Cape Coast University, but when I went to Germany, when they were teaching AV, they were teaching it. The university I attended in Germany, they teach AV.
Dr. Makungori.
Then I
University
of Frankfurt. University of Frankfurt. But it's good university, good thing. Let me hear the German grammar is too long. Can I Google University of Frankfurt program? Then I go FM contact on.
That's a course of Frankfurt.
The course I did, the program I did.
Yes.
No, I went to do PhD.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't know, they teach structure of African languages.
Okay.
A lot. Hausa is taught. They teach Fula. A lot of African languages. The moment they have somebody who has the expertise, then they teach it. Also, be happy that language, you must know a lot about language. Like when English teacher Germany, you must learn English, learn German, learn Latin. Happy English teacher. I do it. So they when they are teaching their students, they invite me. I sit in the class.
Doc, makumaka biareka. Baku Structure of African languages, is it like one course on its own, or is what you learn when you are doing your PhD, or is one of the courses?
Can you ask the question differently?
Okay, so you mentioned structure of African languages. I'm a Mabiabede. I had the
Hmm.
day as a course. I will henye Toguma Wobetoa. I had the day.
May I just told you that I didn't do every in Germany. But when they are teaching, they ask me to sit in the class as a
Oh,
native speaker. That's what I just said. But you
oh,
had the question in mind before I was talking, so you didn't listen to me. So let me answer your question. Uh, like when I went there as a PhD student,
mhm,
now, first, half my year, Oglonambe, you cannot have one language and do linguistics. Like
mhm,
you go. So I had to have another language. So I learned French before, like JSS. I came in Australia, my final one, I make because I felt it was a bit difficult for me. Though I was doing well, but I know the effort I put in. So since French didn't appear on my certificate, I needed to go back to do the French. Then I joined Alliance Française to do the French. Then Yemengola exam, happy the time they were Germany. So I left. When I went to Germany, with the French program, never field work waga came a travel French class, I came to do. But when I went to Germany, learning the German language within the community is easier for it was easier for me than learning French in Ghana. So I opted to learn the German instead of French because I needed another international language certificate in addition to English. So yeah, my so my German class then. Then I was asked to learn another classical language.
mm.
Classical language, either I learn Arabic or I learn Latin. I opted for Latin, then may Latin. Unfortunately, they didn't have Latin class in English. They had it in German. So I had to intensify learning of German. So I had to attend a lot of German classes to be somehow conversant with the Latin thing, which I did. I finally went through the Latin. Latin was very difficult. Then I had to learn Hausa, the structure of Hausa language for 2 years. Then I learned the structure of Fula 1 semester. I learned the structure of Kiswahili 1 semester.
And also body dog.
Then one day, one day I went for a presentation. Yeah, me called tone called that the Enyaoji. Like, name I bet the language the dialect I'm speaking now to teach you. It's not tongue. So
Mm,
I was, yeah, me call a high tone called that fide. So when I was doing my presentation, then I used low tone, Medinya, because in tongue it is low tone, in Angola is high tone, and
mm,
the presentation was spontaneous. So, probably I'm deficient in tonology. They had enrolled me the next day. I had to attend a class for tonology.
mm.
Look at me. Oh. Then they themselves say that people come and run away. They will not be able to do their course. So And young video only a scholarship. Used to see a scholarship, but never were like Germany, never. They will sponsor everything. Maybe my got university. No, yeah, I see. So we try other ones for her too. She didn't succeed. But my university, when she goes, she will run away. She will waste her time. So that's what I did for my PhD. So these are the languages you see. But they have their own students, undergraduate students. And then they have students who are doing anthropology. If you are doing anthropology, for example, if you decide to do African anthropology, then you must learn African language. So they come to learn Hausa. Their students join us to learn Hausa. And then there are students who are doing languages. They have students who are doing English. And then they are Germans, but they are doing English language as a second language. So because of that, they have to come and learn Latin. So Latin class was a very huge one. It was a large class. So that in a year, if they wouldn't teach you in English, they will teach you in Latin, in German. Post doctoral course, or no, like not that postgraduate course. That one you can ask the teacher to teach you in English. So when I go to the class and they know that I cannot speak, if it's a small class, I cannot speak German. They will teach. They will use English. But in Latin class, the Latin lecturer says, "No, the class is full. I can't switch to English." And but anything that he's teaching and then is the same as is the same in English, he will prompt me that is the same is this way, and then I was good to go.
So you get the do body becoming one of the
For PhD, you don't write exams.
okay.
You do presentations.
Okay.
Level, you will do that. But those that you have to write exams, you write it in, if it is German class, it must be in German. And then if it is any other one, for example, my Latin exams was translation. So they give you a text, you translate from Latin into English. So that was fine. Hausa, I use English to write the exams. So, and then that one, by law, I have to write permission to be allowed to do those things. I had to write permission to write my thesis in English because the German law, you cannot do anything officially in English. It must be in German. So when you go to their offices to speak to them, though they understand English, but they will not speak English to you, then it means that you must go with an interpreter if you cannot speak German. So one day do you have enough time? One day I was sick in Ghana before I went to Germany. No, I think I know. I think I don't know. Yeah, I think I know your skin not peeling up. Then I went. My what test now? The text alone was €1,000. €1,000 was how much in Ghana? It was over 2,000 at that time. But if you look at €1,000 today, it's about 10,000. So and by law, as a student, and I wasn't working, I was allowed to withdraw only €800 from my account within a month. It cannot be more than that. So I was not able to pay my bills, my medical bills. Then they will increase in every month. What calculate interest they be like my here the interest will be calculated on it. So one day I went to the embassy. Yeah, no English. I said no. It's English that I came with. They allowed me to come into this country with English. So I was speaking English to them. But they should choose between. But my money should be lying down in their account. Then one of interest calculating the Gardina here, which one is profitable? And I told them I'm a lecturer from the University of Cape Coast. I earn my salary. So I'm not broke. So they should allow me to use my own money to pay the bills. But the following day, I went to the bank. Then the bank allowed me to deflate my debts with the money. Maybe I made my point and left. So it's a strong society, but it's nice. But Germany, I enjoy life in Germany. But the only thing is, when Seattle is in German, the airport thing. So you use your senses in Germany more than UK. When you go to UK because they speak English, you are free. But in Germany, you must use your sense, all the sense.
Germany Basram.
And so it's good you learn the German language. I I tell my students they should learn the German and learn Chinese if they are able to do that, because that is where the market is now. That even within Ghana, if you can speak Chinese, you can easily get employment. So it's good. It's good to learn it. I encourage your children to learn those languages. Good. It's part of our job, counseling. That joy mobile baby I'm now then.
Dr. Danke.
Dankeschön. Bitte. So nkɔtɛpɛ no nya made haga eveme. That is first time they say nkɔtɛpɛ no nya be wala ego feme. Bosia onye nguseto bleto. So we have strong and weak pronouns, as I said. Somebody should just read that part. Have an idea about it.
Nkɔtɔpɔ no nya pa ha chuchu. Nkɔtɔpɔ no nya made ha eveme. Westerman 1930. Legacy nkɔtɔpɔ no nya obe. Ola go eveme. Gosia wenye nguseto le bleto. Nkɔtɔpɔ no nya nguseto le bleto. Nkɔtɔpɔ no nya nguseto nye nkɔtɔpɔ no nya si oda jesi. To hia aɖewo ɖe go le wo zaza me. Nkɔtɔpɔ no nya si ƒe kpeɖeŋuwoe nye nye, wò, eya, miawo, miawo, míawo, woawo. Nkɔtɔpɔ no nya gbletɔ. Gbletɔwo le go bubu me hã ɖa dzesi tɔxɛ bubu aɖe siwo to vovo na ŋusẽtɔwo.
Ne miekpɔ nkɔtɛpɛ no nya kpeɖeŋu siawo na miekpɔ nye. Nuka le tɔxɛ tso nye ŋuti miegblɔ va yi xoxo. Nancy.
Maƒom ɖe nye exɔa teƒe le me. Enɔ nenye be míate gbe ɖe enya dzia, yenɔ nye mea mi exɔa teƒe nɛ. Ne mi le nugbegbe hã wɔma, nye waxɔ teƒe ne me.
Ke wo ɖe.
Dr. Mibe.
Donc, me pe be wa eto no a no pe ple alo do fe kata.
Okay. Tami po nkotepa nanyawo mi po vai ho. So we look at them again. Amen. A scanty way. Now look at the English name that is at the top. First, they say they are independent. Then they are strong. So we have nyewo. Hey, yeah, meow, 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 wow. Then the subject. So when they are in subject position, where we have the weak one, they are subject. Then if it is object, they are weak too. Then we have a genitive construction. Genitive construction. Strong and weak. Strong and weak. Now, me put that read this in.
Opa Jesse Danu. Opa Jesse Dao. Jesse Banto Enyabam. Oma Duang Gona do Nyala o. Nenyaba one no. Nenemala. Ejebem kotopana nyabubu alo betede ji nyakui lo alo asitonu ji nya na hevumene. Lakwadam 1A. Madesuku Agbea. B. Nyedesuku Agbea.
So there's a asterisk against the suku egba. That if you be melon and a malagam, it a name nibe ye the sukuba, mele medescuzange. Na kenebe nye ebe yazan, kedo mahi, then a dibi yazan, I could take bedenyaji. That tanglebe nye the suku egba. Hello, enye be mad the suku egba. Ajabe na wava godoguto hafi doja na wava dayuma aba hmeji. Hello.
Doctor NB Lakwadam Sila 1A.
NB, what does it mean?
Premier note bene.
Okay. Good.
1A mala. Manyam kotopano nyak bleto. Ayata elebo boene be wa dongona do nyala. Kala nyesinya musa tola gomela. Ma tem achia de do nyala muti adu o.
Again.
Kala nye sinya musa to la gome la. Ma tem achia de do nyala muti o. Muti adu o.
Can make pay vai ho. That wait, you set up pages in the movie in
Okay, musa topa jesi debu buenya ba wo wado akpasasa toy. Aye nie gazana wo nenye ba miele nupom miele nuo penko hlam alo yomko le kwadang 2A nye ama kple kofi mie de solima egbea. B Nufiala kponye kofi kple ama. Si me ama kple kofi míede sɔlime egbea. Di nufiala kpɔm kofi kple ama.
The C and D do not exist in the language. Okay. Ama kple kofi míede sɔlime egbea o. Nufiala kpɔm kofi kple ama. Nufiala kpɔm kofi kple ama. Mígblɔ ge nenema. Then it will be nufiala kpɔnyi kofi kple ama. Nufiala kpɔnyi kofi kple ama. A funny story I have in the Kemana Kashiko. Then I was a junior. Yeah, you seniors you dumb do that drama exam. Maybe my did the children you are called Aduni. So when I went, I met the tutor on duty. Playing Chukwukwade, who was teaching us Greek, okay, Mr. Elo. Yeah, make bele now, but the dumb. You'll be having cover my clever here. You may be over my the chive. So I went to buy the soup and brought. Then in the morning, what morning devotion? Then these teachers were calling my name. But you open me. How can you do that? So I'm just using POM to tell you that. Open So have you seen the two constructions? So in that case, it's different. I can remember open is different. Open I hope you don't want to hear what happened to me later. I didn't go. I was a stubborn student. I never went out. And then they never saw me in assembly anymore. Like bottom 2A and play 2B.
Le kpɔɖeŋu 2A kple 2B me la, míeza ŋkɔteƒe ne nya ŋusẽtɔ nye le nuxexlẽ wɔna me. Ke le C kple D me la, me kple m wonye ŋkɔteƒe ne nya gblẽtɔ. Ɖe esia ta míate ŋu azã wo le nuxexlẽ wɔna me o.
Míate ŋu azã wo le nuxexlẽ wɔna me o. Etɔ̃lia. So if you have we were counting, okay? Ukponye, Kofi, Ukpama. That you know say Ukpom, Kofi, Ama, Ukponye. Good. Etɔ̃lia.
Etɔ̃lia nye be ŋkɔteƒe ne nya ŋusẽtɔwo mate ŋu anɔ nuwɔƒe kplikplikpli na dɔwɔnya o. Ne wòhiã la, edze be nane natso wo dome. Nu siwo ate ŋu atso wo dome ƒomevi aɖewoe nye gbeteɖedzi nyakui, asitɔ akɔnya alo nuwɔna dzidzi ɖe edzi nya kpɔɖeŋu. 3A nyee va afi sia egbea. B nye la mede sɔlime egbea.
Nye la aƒetɔ la ko masubɔ.
Note, míaƒe kpɔɖeŋu A nye
Which is 3A, okay?
Okay. Nye gbeteɖedzi nyakui eye B nye asitɔ akɔnya nyakui. Nu sia ɖe dzesi na mi lae nye be ŋkɔteƒenɔnya si dzi wote gbe ɖo lae dze nyagbe la gɔme. Míagblɔ be nenye be míedi be míate gbe ɖe edzi la, edze be míatrɔ nyagbe la eye esi dzi míele gbe tem ɖo la nadze nyagbe la gɔme. Le kpeɖeŋu me, Kofi kpɔe, eyae Kofi kpɔ. Le go sia me la, gbete ɖe gblɔetɔ trɔna zua ŋusẽtɔ hafi míate gbe ɖe edzi.
Okay. Joy, what happened there?
Okay, like Gosiamela, que mi son be un kɔteƒenɔnyawo ƒe wole ha gã me eve me gblẽtɔwo kple esiwo wonye eyi ke wonye ŋusẽtɔwo. Ta le go sia me la, wobe gblẽtɔwoa wotrɔ zu ŋusẽtɔwo hafi míate ŋu aze aɖe eteƒe.
Lucky.
Hello. Abaleke nyesi tso gɔmedzedzea me.
Okay.
Mieso be le ŋkɔteƒenɔnyawɔ eha wɔme evee eli. Yenye gblẽtɔ kple ŋusẽtɔwo. Ŋusẽtɔwo ta yi ke le afi wobe yi ke wode gblẽtɔ hafi wòazu ŋusẽtɔ la, edze wòaze ŋkɔteƒenɔnya hafi ŋusẽ me nasu enyagbea si. Yeah.
Let me tell you, there's two. Okay, let me just. I had a class. I said it before. I had a class that the class is very intelligent. Then there were two students in a class. One, madras na they come do we have even a class. Evelia, rowdy. Okay, so Magdalena when we quiz again. Then we set a day for the quiz. I gave them a pamphlet, like a handout to read. Yeah, my do question. The questions were from it. Hey, Madras Nanyua. She read the question for 10 minutes and then brought it, the empty booklet, covering them. I gave them a whole booklet for the quiz. Then the rowdy one attempted it and had 3/20. One of the first class students in the class wept. The questions were in it. If you have a pamphlet, they were there. You can even bring the pamphlet to the class and read. But here, the one who joined the semantic class, when she answered one of the questions, what do they call that thing? Because it was fill-in question, which everybody couldn't answer, but she answered it. She joined a class. I don't know where she went. And then, 315 PM, language and culture PM. Yeah. Then she came to the class late. So, remember, okay, take notes from your friends and then make photocopy and read, because I won't go back to teach you the same thing. When they wrote the quiz, she had 18/20. She topped the class. Then, I had another TA then who was a senior to her. Yeah, but why did she top the class? Maybe why would you go and ask her? Though they are not friends since then. But the point is that I, especially with Akashi students, are also but and they've been speaking the way they know. Then my class they go. Let the dopoji do our discussion. I don't hear number because they are group undergraduate group who wanna presentation. I don't want presentation how go. Ko Vamegbe, have you ever said a presentation legi? Hello, when it was getting to presentation time, that is when they will join the group. Then they want marks for presentation. No one what pass. When you kobla yellow presentation, I will get you. And then I will not set exams for you. At times, the center, because they're taking money from them, they will look for questions for them and bring to us to mark. We will mark, but they will still fail. So, if a student is not attending class without even apologies or excuses, the only thing I can do is to advise. Tell me your problem. We see how we can go about it. I can't even give you money. Like, guys, so you come on and I'm the them So it is your responsibility to attend lectures. The normal thing that we do at the University of Cape Coast, next student may attend lectures 3 consecutive times. That student should be prevented from writing exams. Okay, distance education, we are unable to implement that because the lecturer doesn't go to supervise the exams, but here the lecturer does that. So, number class class. And then the class our script might go. Then you fail. So there are rules and regulations. Okay. Let me then you will see lecturers implementing the rules and regulations, and then you think that they are wicked. No, they are only law-abiding citizens. So tell your friends who are not. Look, a badge that left before you. One of them, Sunday, let me see. Ella Solimeiga, my lecture Vago. For the 4 times we met, she will go to church. And the doctor, I didn't even mark the exams. Then Mavis brought the exam to me. But this lady is failing. Remember, this is the attitude of the lady. Earphone lesson. Well, that time people were not able to buy those other earpieces. LSC or solid available enough. May contribute go. So then she was failing, and you won't fail for me to. They will ask me to give you a receipt questions. No, I'll give you marks. You pass. But whether that helps you in the future, the grades you get are important. Recently, the ever or Viva, or Vawa. Question you may be a matendo the campo. Then I'm a boo boo. So they said we should give him B because I'm a B. No, I didn't. I gave him C plus. Cumulatively, meanwhile, fine average, we put 69.5. And on humanitarian grounds, maybe me will be. But up to now, no matter where be out, and the report is lying on my table. Unfortunately, I'm the head for them. There is a student, and now a girl, Yeah, Tonya pick it up. Yeah, student of level 100. You may yell if I'm level 100. Then level 200. You may fear my TA taught him. PTA call result of it. Student at whole. Low marks, very low marks. Yeah, maybe. Yet maybe a TA, but what happened? Your bear. No, you know if you're me. I know class are so quiet. No be a question. Man, how to go. This kind of behavior is that one now. Okay, so what do we do? Yeah, maybe, but what to see whether he was mentally sound. It was in the night. I called him around 9. He answered the call. Are you okay? Oh, yes. What is your background? He was a teacher who completed training college. Happy Valley was deep. Now, why are you not doing the FA well? Your bay, more Hogbalafia Paul. At yet, Toba, you never struck Hogbele. UCC. Ke Egbeka Nenya, obey Egebe. So you should have even done the Egebe because we have done in our department. Now you are doing FA, you are failing. Okay, what I can do for you as a head of department is that I'll speak to the team. Then they will change your program for you. Instead of FA, you do history or any other one that you can do. Obey you. The following day, the student called me that he wanted to continue with the FA language. Oh, really? We are not for E. So when I took it to the department, I told them the story. The department said that, okay, if that's the case, we should just pass him. No, we will not pass him. Yes, it's a departmental decision. It becomes a board decision. But unfortunately for them, I'm the one who must key in the result. I didn't. I couldn't. The department is not a place for you to come and become proficient in the language you are doing. Malabe, how do I put it? It's not beginner's language. Wawafia, how to pronounce words, how to do this. No, we teach you strictly from level 100 how to write the FA to how to write essays. It's not how to speak it. So if you cannot speak the language already, you cannot come and do the FA. So people take it for granted because it's their language. That is why a minister could also say that the teachers should speak their own language to the student. When the teachers themselves that they post do not even know the language. Hello, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Mm.
Mm.
Hey, but it's a hot city or city now. He thought it was just school. Me, I went colleges of education. Me, I do the Dokwa number school here. They are yet to be autonomous. Kemi do the Dokwa. School via though. When they come, they lament. Then they write a report because they are the examiners. They write a report. Blah blah blah. As if those who said the questions are not doing well. Those who translate the questions are not doing well. One day I met some of them. And I told them that the questions we set for their students, most of them cannot pass them. So if the teachers cannot pass the questions, what happens to the students? That when they come, you have to help them draw the marking scheme. There was one who was teaching, and even teaching his own students, sandwich students, teaching morphology, all the subjects. Then they come and invite me via meet the examination center. No draw marking schema. I went with my TA. I allowed my TA to speak to draw the marking scheme. I wasn't talking. So So what are you teaching them? Nancy, where are you? Mama Nancy.
Dr. Makuma babe, nya kran mala nke nya kama yuma na never use smoke we ma kwa chuma pom. Be ma be the last time no go me translation back phonology plan ma we ono wala masters sandwich. The number be our either grammar back near the culture customs and institution they yeah funke mali ha branch mali ha.
I think you asked that question before.
No.
The answer is yes. Our department is culture studies, language, and linguistics. Okay, the culture studies. Culture, the term is social linguistics. Okay, my MPhil topic is Badada Monanya, which they call in English euphemism or indirection. That was my MPhil thesis. My MA thesis. My PhD thesis was on animal names, but that one I decided to do that to have knowledge on morphology and then other aspects of the language. I read a PhD. You wake up, you go to the library every day, especially if you go outside. So what it means is that you can decide to do cultural studies, language, and then linguistics. Now that is language. If you can, we have two tracks. If you come to do language, but if you want to do literature, then we have literature. That is where you do literary studies and other things. That everything is possible at that level. This level is the only difficult level. It's like secondary school.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you about
So when you come, we'll teach you for 1 year. If it is a 2-year MPhil you want to do, they teach you for 1 year. You do coursework. Some of the things are these basic things because not probably standard low. I'll class for standard lower. They teach you the basic things. Then the rest, as an MPhil student, you must read. Then you choose your topic, defend it, and write. And I've seen all of you here can do it. Then that is for the MPhil. What we do now is that we are flexible. We are doing business now. Formally, you enroll to do your MPhil. 2 hours, 2 years. You must be there for 2 years. Do your coursework and start writing your thesis. They want to see you every day doing something on your work. But now, students do not want to leave their workplaces. So if their heads are flexible, the CS is flexible, then we hold the lectures on Mondays and Tuesdays. Wednesdays, they go. So they do 2 days at UCC, and then at times some leave that Tuesday night. So by Wednesday, they are at their workplaces. So they do 3 days. And some even look for others to help. One of them even had somebody who was teaching for him. Last week, over a late, probably in the class, the one, CS, but we office. Then they told him to resume. And fortunately for him, he has done 1 year already. So our coursework work. but he has no case. He must continue with his thesis, right?
Wow.
So we are flexible in that. You can submit your thesis online. You can even do your defense online if you are not there. That's why our programs now, they are both online and then in person or face to face. So you can do your masters. The MPhil fees is even lower than the sandwich. MPhil, we started at 3,000. I think now it's 4,000 or something for 1 year. But the sandwich is higher because they have to employ a lot of people to teach and pay them. So that we have MA because we've even realized that a code is not continuing with GAN and AV. So we decided to start sandwich in our department. We have first years. So you come sandwich 2 sessions, first year, and then you go after 1 year, then you start with the second year. You continue the second year, and then you present something we call dissertation. Dissertation is no long essay. Dissertation is not MPhil thesis as well. It's in between. So then you produce that. Then you are done. If you are serious yourself, that after the first one, having about the second one, you might have done your dissertation already. So within a short period, you should be done with your sandwich. So we have that one too. And our sandwich, the fee is 6,500. Last when we started just last year, and we had 11 students for all the languages. We are hoping that by next year we should have more.
Dr. Marco, one last one. The thank God, MPhil formado. What for?
Maybe I played be a hard time feeling.
Bro, my boy,
Okay.
my jibe, susunya meja, susunya bomi la class che, ma jibe, na ma yo, dene, na ma bia de cavere, na te, de cavere gomena, ma bia de cave, cahe, matão, ayo.
Yeah. I cannot give you time to call me. You
Okay,
can call me at any time, even midnight. If I'm awake, I'll pick your call.
okay,
But if I don't pick it, it means I'm asleep.
okay.
I don't give time to people because I'm ahead. I may be doing something at that time. I may have a visitor.
Okay.
And then what happened to me 3 days ago? 3 days ago, I went to VC's office. I may fear sandwich. I went off for him now. Then before I entered the place, I had a call from one of my TAs. But ye come, me no mama chum. So just that social. But if you come in, I'm able to in VC office. Then in the office, she was calling again. Or what? So I had to put my phone on airplane. So if you call me, I answer the call. That's fine.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay, so we can move on. Can we?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Mm.
Thank
So let's
you.
see. You're supposed to read that part.
Okay. Miapa kpɔɖeŋu. Miaƒe kpɔɖeŋu nye gbeteɖedzi nya eye B nye asitɔ akonyakui. Nusi adejesi nami lai nyebe. Nkote pono nyasi jiwo tegberu la lai jia nyagbela gomo. Mi aglobe nenyebe mi dibe mi ategbede ejila. Ejebe mi atro nyagbela eye esiji mi le gbetem do la na je nyagbela gomo. Le podangu me kofi boy evelia eya kofi po le gosiamela bleto zuna trona zua unseto hafi mi atengu ategbedeji.
What does that mean? Lucky.
Say, Eglodungo Kofi we ma bafi enyana sunseto a ajebe wonye gbetako jegome kple dowonya ike nye gbetereji ike okugbetereji nyakui le afi mereku bebe yegbe obe afi donya nyagbelana aku alunanya anyeng setola ejebe woku gbetereji nyakui ke donya aje egome no je gome woku gbetereji nyakui ka nengse nyagbe alo nyengse tota etrona zuna nse la afia ke wo be gbetereji nyakui va kple le afia le nyagbe ame.
That's the first part, isn't it?
Yes.
We have coffee boy, is that not it?
Okay.
Look at you take bedo fifia.
Utegbere kwe ji la fima ikele.
Look at you take bedo.
Sir.
Joy, the question is for Lucky.
Okay.
Yes.
About coffee boy.
Coffee boy.
Here be take bedo na Nigeria. Look at you take bedo.
Any man of Boglomba ni kanye son fila ya. Ati aku anengsa enya waje
I'm a different Michael.
Sister Vivian.
waje
Put it off. Put your mic off. Amadela Nyaglondana, put your mic off.
Lucky is to answer the question.
Ta wika na nyagba zu nseto a ejebe waje gome kpe dowonya ike akugbetereji nyakui le nyagbe ame etro je bo tro eye woku bota aje nyagba ha gome le afima.
Now my question is maybe coffee boy nukaji mite bedo le coffee boy me
Mere ku mi tegbere poji
nkanye po
atebe kofi a ekpo la konya kofi poe yenye gbetereji nyakua kevenye le eko wungbe poe yabe le gbetem de poji
Lucky
yes
coffee pama nkanye ama le me
ama kofi kpo ama nye alo dom alo yenye nuola Kofi yenye ye amakpo.
Nema konko tefana nyako dare ama tefe. Ede wo nyagbe mama ko mi konko tefana nyako dare ama tefe.
Okay. So Kofi boy, d'abord Kofi ekpo ama kame gbetem o lere te. Mane ku kan ko tefe no nya nye ale Kofi ekpo gbo. D'abord Kofi ekpo ama. Kofi ekpo ama ta nko tefe no nya nye
Okay, fine. Nemi be mi ate gbede jira la ke mi oge.
nyategbere eye gbe eye nyategbere dia mia gbe be eyae kpɔ eyae kpe ame ke kpo nya
Nemi be ya be amaka jimi gbetem do e man.
amachi Kofi
Nemi be ya pe amaka jimi gbetem do.
Kofi
Nemi be ya ko fi po amaka jimi gbetem do.
bereku ama
Okay, here. Then we can continue.
ngakpe
Nancy, continue reading.
Sama.
basema
Wait, Lagos Tiamela.
Lagos Samela. Bleto trona zwa nguseto hafi mi ate gbede eji.
What is that point for?
Just
What is it?
Doctor.
Megala Mendege. Amebubu.
If you ever
Amebubu.
Doc, Baku, if you ever you can nkotefe no nyala fma enye gboleto. Afimi aton tek bere you can nkotefe no nyala gboleto. Aje mia doli alumi atore ne wazu nkotefe no nyala unsento. Ta unsento le goyama
Goyama. Nunca también volvió bien boleto. La Goyama. In this instance, look at our new boleto do.
Se mi go don go be nkotefe no nyala o mo de ha chuchu eveme. Ya nye unsento ple gboleto. Mi kpɔ ŋusẽtɔa eƒe kpɔɖeŋu ɖeka nye eya eye gblẽtɔa eya nye ɖeɖe.
Yeah, you have scored 0 in answering that question. We look at conditions that precipitate their weakness or their strength. Yami Boblambe, Bletoa, Omata Hogbetere Jinyakwi.
Nyatɔhe.
Yes, Epe Betere Jinyakwi Matan Hotai was Bletola Fiad. Ta Yak Pomele.
Okay.
Anekwa.
Merenkure akpe.
Yo, ever me aging. Nancy. Nancy, time with the go.
Doctor, makuma lagi
Okay.
Jesidanu sorry. Jesidabu buenya ba mi ateng azang konya donya. Halo asitonu jinya acho do nkote pono nyangu setowi. La podang me. Nya hoho siai nebla. Aya de kako dimmele. Me hoho siai nebla.
Okay,
Yeah.
so nye koko siya na bla. Nye koko siya na bla. How are you? Have we lost her?
Ewa better network, man.
Okay, doctor. Nya koko siai ne bla. Aya deka kodim nele. Mele. Ma koko siai ne bla. Note, lenya gbegban tokle velia mala. Ede jesi be miezan konya donya koko kple xexlemefia nya deka ko chodoa. Nko teƒe no nya chodo nko teƒe no nya ŋusetoawo nye kple eya.
Nukata mieza me xoxo sia ne bla wonye nye xoxo sia ne bla. How are you? Nkata mieza ndo Nancy. Nkata mi bla be me xoxo sia ne bla wonye nye xoxo sia ne bla.
Dr. Malcolm ma anya nko teƒe no nya gbleto. Ye ma tenwa ho gbetereji nya kuyo.
Ke nye xoxo ya de. Xoxo ade.
Koko okay nyela esienula nko teƒe no nya ŋusetoa ye ho exo nkonya donya. Yoga ho gbetereji nya kuita le goye ma tenwa ho nkonya donya. Alo gbleto nkonya nko teƒe no nya gbletoa ma meten ho nkonya donya.
Yeah. Ame bubu. Ame bubu. Ta emeko be nya miedoi. Kula xoxo me nene man. Ka efia be miete me dodogo. Matangla be nye kofie nebla. Matangla be me kofie nebla. Ta nye sike ede fia be mieko kole asitonu jinya adekra wom sike nyata ako muti enya mega hoho enya enya la fia didivie nye ngwi ne wom doa ta nya afia ba la goyenu miekwela miegwa glombe atando deka ma metadodogo nene make atankwe fia asitonu jinya alo atankwe ada koni asita konya atankwe ble deke ma meko matangwe azene nemo emekwa kami po atonyanye ehembe mietemu azan kotepo no nyangble tole numegbe siwo donya mede mejele o le pada mume amekai du nududula amekai du nududula. Then the response will be nye. So that should be negation, okay? So nye magwagwagabe male. So for response we use what? The strong one. Emakwa. Meka eva to afia. Nye. Okay. So let's look at the NB. Somebody should read that part.
NB.
Le podem bela.
Go ahead.
Le podem bimela. Eɖe dzesi be miate nu azã nukɔteƒe nɔnya ŋusẽtɔ la dɔwɔnya manumi gake bele nenema le kpɔɖeŋu si me o. Sema yi dzia?
Yeah, yes. Google one says here.
Bela eɖe dzesi be miate nu azã ŋkɔteƒe nɔnya ŋusẽtɔ la dɔwɔnya manumie gake mele nenema le kpɔɖeŋu si me o.
Okay. In a conversation, the verb could be grounded. Let me say the verb might not be used in the sentence. Like padang me, amakai dunu dudula. Ang dudu anto nyebe nye dunu dudula. Ta etek bede nye jing kota bena nye. Ya ke matang glebe amakai dunu dudula. Na glebe o me dunu dudula. Ta legoi me miele enyang dum la miezana nuseto. Nene make mungla dila la bablombe. Hey me ya donya me de Jessica Glanwa. Yaha museto wuzana. Emekwa. Okay. Hachok bede ngula ewa yidi.
Achok bede ngula watenu acho koteƒe nɔnyaŋusẽtɔ kple gblitɔ sia akpe ŋkɔnya nyakɔsɔkɔsɔ. Ke nu si ɖe dzesi lae nye be ele be miatrɔ ŋkɔteƒe nɔnya gblitɔ si nye bubunu ɖekɛtɔ wɔzu bubunu geɖe hafi ate nu atsa ɖe ŋkɔnya kɔsɔkɔsɔ ŋuti. Le kpɔɖeŋu me, mie kple Kofi miede suku. Evelia, mi kple Kofi miede suku. Me kple Kofi miede suku. Seven.
Okay. Yeah. So achok bede ngula watengu achong kotepo nonya nuseto kle gblito sia akpe nkonya nyakosokoso. Ke nusi de jesi lai nyebe elebe miatro nkotepo nonya gblito sinye bubunu deketo wazu bubunu gereto hafi watengu achiade nkonya nyakosokoso muti le kpɔɖeŋume nye kple Kofi miede suku. Nye kple Kofi miede suku. Mi miesrɔ̃ va yi ɖe nu kae wɔm hea le afia? Nye kple Kofi miede suku.
Wole nu xlẽm.
Wole wo nɔewo xlẽm. Ta 1 and 2 wowe yi sukua. Mi kple Kofi miede suku. Mi kple Kofi miede suku. Mi kple Kofi. Then me kple Kofi miede suku. Do we do it like that?
Doctor, etɔ̃lia mi mede.
Medo. Emekwa. That in that case, you change the singular to plural. I think that Tanzania go mami. It's a bit technical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Say.
So this is what, and this was written by a German on your language. That's Westermann, 1913. Then, aside from that, I told you the first time I heard it, not from my university. It was in a German class, you know, film. Then I had to go and read about it. Then Agbedo has written a paper on it. Lucky me, I'll be in there.
Enya mabia ko hanya gaburan. Amino yi. Mabadi. Na wu enyang penisia ai of tami va senya kana gbagba electric is on ha technical bit technical miss.
I'll say that is a bit technical.
Lokuvo kaka
Doctor
glunyada.
Makuna Buboyi Gamma Ponanga.
Napananela. Okay. Okay, dear. Okay. Okay.
Makwa. Everybody, Susafin Balance Speech.
Okay.
Makpula Kofi. Makpula Kofi. Makpula Kofi made the soup. Tabajabana Trogba a year at the Bugunu get a talkie, so near Pula Kofi. Okay, okay. Amako.
Aisha. Yeah,
Brother, having what I wore near having a thousand, I one year to having a thousand. I can imagine and a multi being McBlock. I can make ready meat like with me this one.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Maybe above what I might say. There are faces in the group that I've never seen, heard of their names before. I don't make both. Dada, lepo mu etolia mela. Hello.
Lepo etolia mela. Nkota pono nya gble tom. Matemu achia de nkonya nya kosokoso muleton lang u. Ajaba watrozu apa bubu watrozu apa bubu nu gede to hafi ni watemu aso kple nya kosokoso muleton la.
So you said that already. If you me tag berenyaji, me peda. I wish this should be the last one we will take for today. Berenyaji. Ewa like banto.
Betere nyaji. Le nupo alo me la. Ame ategbede efe nupo be akpa adeji. Acho afia be akpa ma le veviewu. Le vegbeme la. Nieza kple gbogbo.
Le nupo alo ngongome la.
Rồi, phía bầu nó hỏi được bộ ấy delay được have được bộ. Tam anh nhỏ, số tam nhiều nha bây là hồi máy một tổng. Cái
Ma eji. Le vegbeme la. Nieza kple gbogbo gawo.
Mày để cuckoo ảo join us link.
Le vegbeme la. Nieza kple gbogbo gawo alo nyatrotu atrotegbede nyalaji. Ye alo ezaza. Le vegbeme la. nuƒolaza ye alo eƒe to ɖe me atsɔ te gbe ɖe nya ƒe akpa ɖe sia ɖe dzi faa negbe dɔwɔnya. Ne míebe nya ƒe akpa ɖe sia ɖe la, míele gbɔgblɔm be nuwɔƒe, dɔwɔnya, ɖɔnya, ŋkɔnya, ŋkɔnya, ɖɔnya kple.
No problem. Let's look at it. Kofi le garçon egbe. Nikwa. Kofi de nuka onye.
Kofi nye ŋkɔnya.
Nuka wam kofi le nyagbe ya me.
Nuwɔƒe.
Enye nuwɔla. Ke le yenye dɔwɔnya nene ma. Garçon de nuka onye.
Eya hã nye ŋkɔnya.
Ke nuka wam le goya me.
Alodum.
Alɔdoƒe.
Ka garçon nye alodom konya. Ke egbe de.
Dɔnya.
Nuka egbe nye dɔnya. Dɔnya ka kumevie wonye. Oh, Messi akpana mi edoko. Good. So that nu yi mi heflam nu yi mi so strong kunye be nya tan tek be de enya gbe pe akpa de sia de ji. Nya tan wa tek be de ji. Tan mi tan we kwa eno mamle kwa mi ga strong. Kemi da slow. So let's try it. Coffee le garçon egbe. So we are starting with coffee. Nancy Nejogomen.
Doctor, so Kofi le garçon egbe.
Good. Kofi le garçon egbe. Menya me bubu adeko. Kofi le garçon egbe. Good. And he's even there already for number 2. So Nancy has done the easiest. Nancy, me am in the class of me. So mega from us, I'm not going away. This is difficult. You can skip it. Let's go to garçon.
Dog, my way.
I will allow garçon.
My garçon,
Okay, our garçon.
Garçon Kofi le egbe.
Good. Lucky. Lucky.
Say.
Lucky mengaglege yi namu.
Mengopung kakak mau dengar ada music dah.
Okay.
Saya mau kumaza heka.
Egbe.
Kofi ple garçon egbea. Alo.
They are focusing.
Kofi egbe. Kofi ple garçon egbe.
Okay, try it. Try it.
Egbe Kofi ple garçon.
They mute.
Vivian.
Ohala group yan.
Baba Jodota, Baba break vire.
Nakaro sale mi aman. Nancy. Nakaro sale.
Doctor, aku mainnya ni. Aku out.
Okay, yeah. Who will not prevent them from listening to our
Baraku.
Apa, makanya taruh.
onye network amele nyonyo tame connect amerebe phone.
Ja Vivian enya
Yen tonga me connect ya fi me tonye mele nyonyo tame kwa me bubu be phone ko connect.
Dr. So if I can understand. Ebe network ame no time. Yana o join
so mute one.
with the two phones.
No, we don't have any problem. I have a class when I'm teaching it. Other students attend, though not for scoring, but just to see what we do. That's language documentation. Now we have me but egbe. So egbe coffee pleasure. So egbe. So nene mami egbe tegede egbe jima. Kabakabai was Nue wo nam. So nue wo nam, that will be somehow problematic. Joy, what do you want to say?
Doc, my don't could you me be me wo me take better radio.
Major had a go in my fear.
Okay.
Kenya don't go you away.
Oh, no, but my don't could you na I'm a woman anyway.
I got a young. Yeah, can I maybe actually silver when I make a time when I'm in there?
Say,
Yes,
my week,
I take okay.
Kofi plea.
I wish you could see my face. It was it last week? Last week, my one of the TAs, she did classes in philosophy and every language, and she's with us now doing every at field level. But no, she will encounter some problems. If it were to be English and every, that's okay, and then linguistics and every, that's fine. Okay, classes in philosophy and every, you are strong in write up. You can compose essays very well, and then you can. They have other qualities. Logic is good for them. When they are doing semantics, they do it well. Then, but to encounter new things and in the language, it will be problematic. Yeah, but them there, take all the aspects. She is working with some group in the US. And so when you say she was over, so she was telling me, yeah, but them there, how do you do it? Level man, Mizana A, I could take the other aspects, Uji, Kaka Donya, Mizana D, I could take the G. This was not known to her, but I learned it at GSS. My favorite teacher at GSS was Banini. I wish I could see her before anything happens to her. I came at Dola Secondary School. I met her. Then she asked me, "Did you get one in every?" Why was she asking me that question? I didn't know. Then, but since then, you make a paper. And I'm now chopping the heavy. So the heavy she taught me, and the heavy my father taught me before I went to school. My father taught me heavy. Happy May class 1. So reading Tutunake, Nka Tutukeke, Blanake in class 1 was not a problem to me. So that's what I earn now. That's what gives me salary. I didn't know that what they were doing to me will earn me. Get away. They will for the via. They will like that. So egbe. They will like that. So you use they will like that. So egbe in tongue. They will like that. So they will play. Okay. Nancy knows these people. Afovito play gaso. Yeah, yo cover training cover. Coco Cogaso cover. Yeah, Ajoman. I don't know whether you heard that name before. Ajoman de Gasoji. You'll be a date bo. You could gaso konge. De wo play gaso. Kubukodo tepe. De wo play gaso. Kubukodo. And Sarafin, what do you want to say? I saw your hand up.
Mercury. I think the total link I believe I feel me one Banto day work like garçon egbe.
I can't write.
Me a
I can't write.
question my game.
They will play gaso. They will play gaso. Egba. Then that question mark will come. Yes, I do. And then the art is a question mark.
Okay. Yeah.
In tongue, they will play gaso. They will play gaso. Name. Nancy, do you know about Vito? Vito was they were the first traders in Mafikumanse. Vito Gato, Tomato, Ula Puta, and ya gave Puta. Eli ungo wega man. Damane Puta. So 6 dollars, can be a plan and Gamai. And then Vito sells parts of bicycles and other things. That if a guy named Megali, they and one are expensive label. I'm gonna win your medal. If what any home, you call Kamane, that if you don't buy it, you don't get it anywhere else. Good. So yes, lucky.
Amara sana na gomani lafia. Le ni betere ji le do nyama afia be de aje boje egoma.
Then a pump, like a Mabian they cannot pump. So in that case, even using the deco, neck pump is also a marker of emphasis. Yeah. Okay. About Vivian Michelin.
Maracukure.
Me the next slide.
Vivian wanted to answer a question.
Marakuku okpede plela mwa afiabe egblema eva le fia marakuku nene maya
Okay.
marakuku mabede ne de mi ko akokpede plenu over zuku anye efiabe egbele ele feseleme fia de polemiza na
Sister Vivian, I'm na mute or other phone. I don't know head all the go bokra. And I have feedback with Vava Tamalanya so.
Ene deka nyonyom kwa kachi deka.
Aha, mara kuku nu ibia melenye beli. Nemi ko a ko pede fle la wa. Fia be nyagbe la kata gbla. Ta fia be de nye network a kale breaking ta. Fia be de ko le be mizana gbetere jinya la. Ara kunye ba.
What alcohol we make from the language is ours, so we can decide to add or take away.
Nemeko a pede we fia be ko fi fle a gaso egbe. Okay, menya so. Okay.
Menya so. Nancy, no time how
Dani wori.
Danu oyima. Oh,
Daniel Ima koko pede egbenguti. So that sentence is wrong.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Mm. So we are using habitual and then you're marking it with. So habitual is not marked with. Then probably in the past. And now that's
Thank
up.
you.
Okay, so we move on. How about me, Jire? Nancy.
doctor, Maku,
Mm-hmm.
nenye be míele ŋku ɖe míaƒe nyagbegbatɔ kple evelia dome la, míakpɔe ade dzesi be míetsɔ si nye yeƒe toɖeme tsɔ te gbe ɖe nuwɔla Kofi dzi. Nu bubu si gahiã le gbeteɖenu dzi wɔna me lae nye be nuƒola nagbugbɔ nyagbe la atu atsɔ dze nyagbe la gɔme. Kpɔɖeŋu, gasɔe Kofi ƒle egbe. Note: gasɔ si nye alɔdola le gbã la dze nyagbe la gɔme. Evɔ la menɔ afi ma tsã o. Evelia exɔ gbeteɖedzi nyakui si nye la.
Easy.
Gbete ɖe dɔwɔnya dzi. Mɔɖeɖe li be nuƒola nate gbe ɖe dɔwɔnya dzi gake mate ŋu aza ye kple eƒe toɖeme o. Nu si evegbea ɖe mɔ na be woazã lae nye ɖe. Le kpɔɖeŋu me, Kofi di be yeadzi ha. Ɖe Kofi di be yeadzi ha. Note: le ɖezazã me la, ɖe la dzea nyagbe la gɔme gake menye dɔwɔnya le la o. Esiae de vovototo ɖe ye alo la ŋuti dɔwɔwɔ dome. La ŋuti dɔwɔwɔ dome.
Okay, so here, if you have any question to ask about the use of the debt. So at times we say they, allow me and the Kofi Dibeya Jiha. Menye Kofi Dibeya Jiha. Menye Nububa de Ko Dibeya or High with Dibeya. So we are done with this. Let's see whether there's something crucial we need to look at. Nimi konucho donya donya omitia. Nkonya koso awuye labu. Ofiara jachu tagboko kwetola made. Ofiala jachu tagboko kwetola tagboko kotoe made. That's good. The sentence is constructed, is given by a lady who is looking for a husband. Edwa ngo na nkonya menem nyonwi wood. Evana de nkonya yuma muchu bojo bojo ma ofu. Do you want us to discuss it? Nkonya
Aku
donya.
mina slide ekpoma.
Me como.
Ni kwamo.
Wow, mata se.
Wow, slide.
Okay, the fee me do fee nye nkonya. Aja jama.
Me wow.
So I stop it and restart it and see.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you see it now?
Please, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Nkonya donya nyakoso. Let's read it, Nancy.
Nkonya nyakosokoso. Sorry, nkonya donya nyakosokoso. Nkonya donya nyakosokoso nyasio. Wote na fufu chona doa nkonya dowonya manodokusi. Oh, doctor. Doctor, ke nkonya donya manodokusi ojibo. Okay. Nkonya donya kosokoso nyasio miete na huafu chodoa nkonya dowonya manometoe. Nkonya dowonya manometoe.
Nkonya nyakoso. Ya adonya lema. Kefia ba maganye nkonya nyakoso. Azu nkonya nyagbe koso. Tahea. Lekodang man. Awu ye la. Now, mukata mi weglombele koso. Alabe manyinya deka alonya de akogo. Yemi zan. Awu deka. Kaka do nyamele mota yemi lo yombe nkonya. Nyakoso. Demi be muchu gbojo la. Alo muchu gbojo ma ofo. Ta muchu gbojo ma. Azu nkonya nyakoso. Gake within alo le nkonya nyakoso mama ele miaƒe nukpɔkpɔ nu alo nusɔsrɔ̃ nua nuka le me enye edɔwɔnya le me ta yeye la nye dɔwɔnya nyakɔsɔkɔsɔ dzatsu hello listen yeye la nye ŋkɔnya kɔsɔkɔsɔ dzatsu tagbɔ kɔkɔtɔe yazu nkonya donya kosokoso. Ya emye kola nkonya domi. Emekwa. So Nancy, ask your question.
Oba question babi ono yombe donya itamano. Ono yombe donya kosokoso itamano prompting.
Okay. Yo. Ta fifie. Ye la. Jachu. Tagbo kokote. Ta wawe nye nkonya donya kosokoso le enyagbame. Mikpo bubuda. Nenem nyonu wode. Nenem nyonu ye wode. Nenem nka onye. Ja Vivian. Ja Vivian. Lucky. James
Sir,
nka onye.
nkunya. Sir, medeku nenem nyɔnu le afi ma. Enye nkonya kɔsɔkɔsɔ yi ke nyɔnua ame ƒomevi nya dɔm ɖo dɔm alo ŋuti kɔm.
Nka le nyɔnua ŋuti kɔm.
Nenem ame ƒomevi wonye.
Nka nenem anuka onye.
Enye le afi afia nye ŋkɔnya dɔnya kɔsɔkɔsɔ.
Ta nyata gblɔ nenem ma info wanyebe nenema nyɔnu ye wode. Ekwa. Keke ne miote ma ɖe ma mikɔ kɔsia ɖe nene ŋuti. Eme kɔ ɖe.
Donc mekue me mekpɔna o nenema tɔ.
Now, nenem nyɔnu ye wode. We are focusing the nkonya donya nya koso ta mina enya ve gblom etanya nye be nkonya donya nya koso nenye be obe nane le koso a efia be mala akobo eme kwa ta kemie kpɔ awu yeye la enye nkonya donya nya koso gake nemi be miakpɔ miaƒe nkonya donya le emea ye va zu yeye la ta yeye nye nkonya donya la hã nye nkonya donya nemi va evelia gbɔ nufiala dzɔatsu tagbɔ kɔkɔetɔe tagbɔ kɔkɔtɔ it should be that dzɔatsu tagbɔ kɔkɔtɔ alo tagbɔ kɔkɔtɔ ma enye nkonya donya ke sorry nemi kɔ nufiala kpe ɖe ŋua efia be nye nuka nkonya donya which is a nominal. If we say something is a nominal, do you understand? Ta ukata zu nkonya. Gake dzɔtsu tagbɔ kɔkɔtɔ efia be nye nkonya donya le eme. Now let's come to nenem nyɔnu ye wode. Nenem ma le afi ma. Ye hã nye nkonya nya kɔsɔkɔsɔ. Ke fifia mi le woƒe nɔƒewo kpɔm. So we are looking at the distribution of them. Pe heya mi kɔe kɔ va enyagbea ƒe gɔmedzedze. Ta nenem nyɔnu ye wodea. This is a sentence. It's no longer a clause, just a clause, but it's a sentence. Ta why did we bring it here? To focus it. Ta mi le ukakple nyɔnua focusing. Ta kpɔ be kpe ɖe ŋu. Now, if my gbɔgblɔm be de nenem nyɔnu ye wodea is a truncation of nenema nyɔnu wode.
Okay.
Ta ko mala any nyapi ye de kama kano do kwesi ota ini ko cha kle ninem emakwa you. So now we look at Evana the Nkonya Yome. So we are looking at it. The one we looked at earlier, if you ever do Angona Nkonya, Kemiva Muchu Bojo ma, Muchu Bojo ma, ever the Nkonya Yome. Ta if you ever mikwe dejesi be Nkonya Donya, Atano, Akpa Eve, Atandongo, na Nkonya Idole. Ata adomegbe alo achimegbe na nkonya sike domole ni lenwe nyebe ano na nkonya tepe yadoyi so a pronoun could take a place of a noun. In every there may be some modification, but in some cases no modification at all. Now example, let's see. Uncle, give me example.
So my example na unko tefe no nya. Unko tefe no nya. Eva afi ya fe unko tefe no nya ya nye
Again.
Eva afi.
Uncle, many got the phone on your Milo. Milan got the Nkonya Donyawo.
Nkonya donya. Oh, okay. Nkonya donya denye jetugbe. Ta nyonu jetugbe lava afi.
Do it. We want to look at Nkonya Donya Koso. Ta Maganya Kogoto, Nanye Koso.
Okay. Nyonu
Dọka,
koko jetugbe lava. Ta koko jetugbe.
Okay. Nancy.
maku anyimi nya mmiri mmadụ afi mi joba gị ede makpọba nenam la yere ka kweva jwachu nchu gbọjọ ma ihe ha umetefure mmatọ ka kume mabie bede kama kpọrọ nkonye ọmọ le beno agblọbe ojie enyagọma ụnọ titi na ne nyagbelo ha.
Yes, you they are not one words. Because Mac Bedong Nem Hamak Malaf Mama Winnie.
Tamaraku nenema as nemila ngola ajiba nyama nenema. Okay,
Nenemanyan.
you up.
Okay, back to Joy.
Menanya nyefe kwado be nyonu koko jetugbe lava ta nyafe nkonya donya anya koso ayanye koko jetugbe.
Okay. Okay, baby, de la Madesia.
Say,
Mm-hmm.
Yamanya, Jabba Kabako, Bear, Alemacos, Egomedi, a Piaba, Zigadela, Nya Kosokoso, Monona Kuku. Onya Donya,
Nyako sama na nakogo. Yeta nasi la nyama biamdo. Le padang men miko chi aja. Can you see it on the screen? Can you see it?
tell me a
Yes,
cool
Mikwa.
Anthony, she aja. Let the Merakumikwi.
4.
Nuka wenye. Enya kogoya.
Nakun. Woko ngwagbenu wa fianya kwiko plane.
Then it is clear. Meple awu seems to be one. Ake miele no strom menye akogolo. Muchula no nudum. No ple ngulam. Sorry, muchula no ngulam. No ple ngulam. Wo nye nyagbe kosokoso. Do nya kosokoso. No benwa le kosokoso afi be melonka. Mela kogo.
After Suba Udeka.
That's about the kind. Make the donya koso wedo. Now let's look at it. Donya siduangona donya la. Can you give example? Donya siduangona donya. Not these ones you see. Can you give example? Vivian Gajua.
Doctor Matagloba. Oh. Alagama ho. Okay. Hanya uzo azolia.
Good.
Hanya uzo azolia.
Doc. Meku blewe wodunua.
Senyama ma horekpo. Sessie au de villa. Sessie au de villa.
Okay.
Nakunya mavakpo.
Good.
Nukpoli fofue le fudemne.
Again. Vivian.
Daddy. Marakuma na gwaglombe. Nukpoli fofue le fudemne.
What does that mean?
If you have nukpoli fofo, ole amia fenu wana domdo.
So which is that verb?
Marakwe. Donya.
Donya.
Marakukwe.
Is it correct, class?
Doc.
Yes.
Parakure. Madiba nagagbonya naganam efe nyagbela afinya to adum.
Okay.
Ebe poli fofue
Marakuli
le
nyebe. Nukpoli fofue le fudemne. Tamele gwaglombe nukpoli fofue la ele eyenye donya.
Major.
Manjo.
Bonyela majo. Aya bana nukpole popo bonla aya nya nuka do nya ale nyagbo.
0.
Matan trobenya aglobe. Butu ewo ko nukpoli la. Butu ewo ko
Anu
nukpoli la.
kanye nukpole.
Nukpoli la enu ale iko ko ngodome ta nkonya
Nancy,
wonya.
get away. Nancy,
Nkonya.
nuka enye nkonya. Ta nukpole popozu nkonya le nyagbe mame. Tamunye donya.
Okay. It's true.
Good.
It's true.
That is your own language. You speak day in, day out. You have your dream, your sweet dreams in it. Now you're analyzing it. So we
Okay,
have
Emeko.
Emekonawa. Now we have good morning. My benefactor. I woke up this morning filled with gratitude. Thank you again for yesterday. Oh God. Donya Sivana de Donya Yume. So Donya, is that what I want to do? Donya Sios on a play Alodunkono. That's what I want to say. The other one, you know it. Adoli Bobobo, what is that? Bobobo, Mukanya Donya Leme. Adoli Bobobo. Vivian.
Atlantic Ocean or the Indian Ocean? The Atlantic Ocean. No, sorry, the Indian Ocean.
Kumazo Klai. Dopo no dechia glue. Now Donya Siozo Nakle Alodon Konyao. They people call them phrasal verbs. And others say they are inherent complementizers. But also nakle Donya adu. Oh, when a plus sube gomesese Donya usia na de jesi. Kwadem Fuju. Alaba fu de nyata nkonya bubu akokpedenu wade gome de alo gome de bubu ano le padam fu alone. We have fujo. Give me examples. 2. Starting with Vivian.
Jeddo.
Vivian, you are using fu.
I'm sorry.
Jeddo. You are using fu to form the sentence. Jeddo is fine. But fu maybe is and probably a fu play effect nkonya bubu adehan.
Bro,
Ame bubu.
bro.
Okay.
Good.
Good. Food good. Ame bubu.
Who has seen you?
Who are seen good.
Fupo.
One guy.
Amia fupo.
Afupo. Ha. You
Abe
must say
etekpo.
Hmm?
Etekpo. Alobina kutekpo.
Afupo. Poema.
Ka fu asikpeli. Asikpoli.
Who asikpoli. Lucky. Lucky. Ma we don't know one. Okay. Lucky, there you are. Okay. So lucky tanya fu asi ani. Fu asi ani. So the point is that Zigedea Enyavuvo over and over the and then they become idiomatic expressions. So these are some of the instances they need to provide their objects. And so we have do know. So let's use do and see. Starting with Vivian. Dupe.
Dupe.
Okay.
Dr.
Good.
Dule. What DJ?
DJ. Good.
Guaza.
Hmm?
Aza. Oh, do. Aza.
Okay. Do Azan. Good. Okay. So now we go to G. G high. Nancy.
Dr. GV.
Okay. Lucky.
Dr. Jinye. Jinye.
Hmm? Hmm?
Jinye. Like, Obe Jingo.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Next.
What?
Dr. Maku Jinyivi.
Good. Boo boo. Joy.
Say, but my time with you, time for two better, my time with
Dr.
you.
Maku Jigle.
Jikulu jigle.
Dr. Jiha.
Jiha. Ella fear. Me boo boo. Jimmy and Cockpedon. That
Oh,
is Copido.
Jikui.
Jikui. No. Jikui is a verb.
This one word.
Jikui don't know that. So now let's move from G. Vivian, do you want to give us one? Do, so we are with
No.
Do ati.
Good.
Sir,
Yes.
me ko ba buvie, me feel.
Mima,
Do.
we are looking at
Do.
verbs with their complement.
Hello.
Dr. Maku
Okay.
Doji.
Do
Do,
Togodo.
do,
Oh,
Maku Doju.
do,
Doga.
do, doga, doagba.
do,
Doagba, but you like trap friend.
do,
Dopo,
Dobo.
Dofu.
dopo, dofu. Make dogo. Make dofu.
Dojijo.
Baby Joe. Good. 5. Let's go to 5. Kafi na wa global do ko.
Fama.
Farmer good.
Fawo.
Power.
Father,
Fami.
Your examples show that you're hungry, but Nancy is eating.
father,
Fanga.
father.
Father, good. Okay, so we've seen that. That is enough for you.
Dr. Mandumolo Chingam Dumera.
Hey, that will help you not sleep. Tadonya donya koso koso. Mikmo donya wo no me fiato fiato te fe fiato clubu baoli. Menenema.
Nina Kwe.
Ablava le mudime. Tami paba mudime nye donya. Then afu jejon le chilepe. Vivian elon de jibe le chilepe nye donya.
Barakuku eh.
Nkata. Nkata.
Doc,
Doc, makpero. Enye donya teƒe fiatɔ si le afi si tutu ƒoƒo la yi edzi le dɔm.
Ladom, thank you. Tapi fiamia ko donya donya nyakosokoso heta. Ta nenye
Akpe.
be miete flude donya donya nyakosokoso ma. Donya donya ya lema ya enyeta na nyakosokoso la. Afisi na ila mai pliwo. Afisi na ila. Afisi na ila mai pliwo. Ta nyakosokoso alo nemie kpɔ tutudo nɔnɔmea. Nenye be take note of this. We're not going to talk about all of them. No be nkonya nyakosokoso nuka nye tane. No be nkonya nyakosokoso eni nye tane nye nkonya. No be donya donya nyakosokoso nu nye tane nye donya. No be nkonya donya nyakosokoso eta nye nka nkonya donya. So take note of that. Dala fia mi be donya donya kwenope. Hey, eje nuka eje so we are looking at the distribution. Eje inumwa bia alonya gba goma. Afisi na ila mai kliwo. Nka nye donya le nyagbelane. Vivian. There's a song they've been singing like that. Vivian. Besiagbe meduanu gake nyeme le lolom o. Cho echoji nala nyemai agble o. Nukawe nye donya le nyagbe ya ome. Besiagbe meduanu gake nyeme le lolom o. Hello, demebua.
Really blue.
Dɔkta, ela miɔ ŋkɔ kafi le nya bienta mina miɔ dɔm.
Besiagbe.
Afisi na ila mai klio. Afisi nuka nye donya le eme.
Dɔkta,
Afisi.
So it's kind of close. Afisi na ila mai klio. Afisi na ila. Afisi ya ezuta etane. Ta afisi nye tane. Kake afisi na ila. Ukatanye nkonya donya. Okay. Then people feel that besiagbe meduanu. So that's a close to donya donya nyagbe kosokoso. So it's a kind of clause. Cho echoji nala. Nyemai agbeleko. So there's a verb in it. The only thing is that the verb is in it. It's not dependent. It's not independent. Nancy, look at it well and ask a question. Now let's look at their functions. What do they do? Donya, wo de nunca ona. Odo do onya ole nya gbe me ne ma.
Rekwe.
Yeah.
Bekwe.
Tepefia nyanya koso tepefia nyanya koso nyanya sio wote poku wodo abe tepefia nya ene ofia tepesi nane le na nububu ade le kpode me ama le agba deta ta tepefia nya wa atakwa 1983 yobe tepe nkonyao ta onye nkonyao sikefia nope nanepe nope nemebe I'm writing a paper now. The example in it is ahata ede ahata nam ahape top yo konam tama nkonya onye okay ta nkonya ma efia be nkonya onye gake ele nane pe nope fiam ele nane pe akpa de fiam ta yeta ewo yo na obe onye tepe nkonya o emekwa ta amale agble ela agba deta Afrika goji amala agba de do deta ele feta ta eta deta alota de there ebejesi because we are looking at yakoso le agba deta temi be koku da agble la de ploji sorry da agbanle la dekploji dekploji becomes the perfia nya kosokoso the perfia nya kosokoso ta efia be dekploji the question will be Africa would da agbanla do dekploji so dekploji va pede ji nguti okata ozu te perfia nya kosokoso kofi le gahome enye nya kosokoso sikefia tepe ole ita neme bia ba fika kofi le aglonambe le gahome so tepe Opo de villa le holagodo is now the phrase amakple to semoji ekple alaka okple to semoji emekwa we are climbing sumas
Dog, makuma kama bia yake. Aku pwede yo ke lafia. Makode ka obe koku da agbalela de kololaji zigede ami abia be Africa o da agbalela de. Do le vivi mi akọ de la kọ́kọ́ pede nwa alo mi akọ be po la jiko. Ala be na lafia me ko o tefie cho de bo ji. Bakule kofi le gahome hokame Africa kofi le gahome kakefia me ko be le gakpede nwa ma bia be ele vivi de mi ko le la bakule de la kọ́kọ́ pede nwa.
Megale nyang doge
Doctor, nakuwa le vivi
nkata
ekpɔɖeŋue ma wògblɔ xoxo va yi be wobe woƒo ɖevi la le xɔ la godo. Fika woƒo ɖevi la le xɔ la godo. Ne be xɔ la godoa, bebie hã bie ko be fika woƒo ɖevi la le. Ta ne me be maɖo ŋua magblɔ be woƒo ɖevi la le xɔ la godo. Menye woƒo ɖevi la xɔ la godo. Ta ele vevie.
So let's explain it more. De le to va sede who le, for example, who you the English the locative marker. How will you explain that in every locative marker? The pay nanela ya fiamule location. Ta tubabele agata anye tamatanko le the decover me be me furniture. It could be a whole essay. You're right. But let me le can be a verb, le can be a preposition, le can be anything. So la fia le ya la fia minye donya onyu ke ekpede donya le tepefiam ka ele tepefiam aba tepefiam ya yemi gbeblombo nye donya ta ufu de villa le Africa le holagodo nebe holagodo ememako ta le holagodo then you are giving an answer, full answer. Ta if you have ekpem vasada Africa ekpem vasade toanu vasade ma yeha ele tepefiam. Okay, so somehow they some of them are prepositional phrases that are functioning as an adjunct or adverbs. So now let's read the comment down. Nusita woyone be tepen konyado tepe fianya nyenya sio wotepofu chofia tepe sinane le na bubu la susumatai atakpa. Okay, 1996 year good. Doebe enyenya si da pomododo sile nkonya adekple bubu dome la fianado esia de fiabe pomododo fianya siazua nko na tepe adesi nanele na bubu la. Okay, da ama kple to semoji fika opleto semoji opleto semoji to semoji good. Ta tepe fianya kosokoso fue tutudo nonome zigede la tepe fianya le ebegbeme nya dekako podamwe le ji gbo ha me titi na dome gome to gbabe ele ala ha la le wozaza me la nyakui aɖewo kpena ɖe wo ŋu doa alowo kofi le xɔme is one. Teƒe fianya kɔsɔkɔsɔ ƒe ta teƒe fianya nyea ta tometi na teƒe fianya nyakɔsɔkɔsɔ le nyagbeme dzigbɔ ta te ha ama tsɔ agba de ta yae nye nuka etana teƒe fia ŋkɔnya la teƒe fianya le ebegbeme doa megbe na ŋkɔnya esia gɔme nye be evana de ŋkɔnya yome. So egoveli eɖewoa le xɔme efia be le va hafi xɔ va hafi me va ta akpɔ be xɔ va le kple me dome. Then in that case is a phrase like me. Then yemi gblɔbe zigedea evana de ŋkɔnya yome nenye be ovavam de ŋkɔnya yome le English gbema woyɔ be postposition, though we have a few prepositions in every. So it's 11 o'clock. We have 5 minutes to close, isn't it?
Yes, please.
Now we have looked at all the parts. We're supposed to take a pronoun. No, we take an adjective. Adjective no. Etronazo ankonya. Meple loloto. Meple loloto. In that case, loloto is a noun, which is the object there. Meple jian. Jian becomes a noun. Ka jinto dimele maple. Then those things are there. Then we're supposed to look at their arrangement. Eple agbanle, ye efe. Eple agbanle, ye efe. Nuka wenye nkonya donya ole nyagbe mame. Eple agbanle, ye efe. Nkonya donya onye ka o.
Doctor, Baku ye eve.
Good. So nkonya donya wa ole ve leme. Ta ye nuka onye. Nkonya donya ka fume vie onye.
Baku no me fiato.
No me fiam. Kake no me ka fume vi fiam ole.
Apa jejema.
Epe chichime. Ta menye nuhoho onye onu ye onye. Then efe. Kaema. Nkonya donya kaenyem.
Helemifiato.
Leme fiam akpe nani. Ta nipo nyagbe koso no. Edokesi manoto. Sukuvia ole. Sukuvia yesi ovala le no srom. Ta hemaya mienyi. Fifia, when you go, read about sentences and types of sentences. We have some other epistemological something to teach you. But let's see whether it will be reserved. Amisio strong viviela to adodopo me boboe. What does that mean? That unkonya bekosokoso. Okay. They are there. Read them. I've given you the slides. Unfortunately, you need to print them. Is that not it?
No, please. Madam slide.
On every
Yes,
grammar.
please. Grammar, no.
I gave you the note.
Baku ow.
I give you the note. I have a lecturer in my department. Name it Bolonyanko. Other option, right? Name it Blocky. The other day, I'm there no grammar firm. She's an old woman. She's over 65 years old who is teaching grammar. Yeah, he is young. But grammar pass better than Fiamola. Umagale Fiamo. I was ahead at that time. That was about 4 years ago. So I maneuvered. Yemeko mahoko sale old woman as he conning. Then last year, you course also back. You may that block course at the students omega register. That is lexicography. Ne were fear limited courses. Then this year, you got the block course and I. Moreover, accreditation. Do you know what is accreditation? Who knows anything about that? Have you heard about GTech before?
Yes, please.
GTech over Namia department. I've had problem at the CDG. GTech like the Miller, we are trying hard to develop terminologies for languages, including Ghanaian languages. So, ne Ebema block. course here time you have a departmental agbedo. Here be my block now, yeah. And in my block now. So he told me, I told him, no, I'm not going to block that course for you. I'm the head. You become the head tomorrow. If you decide to block it, do it. Okay, as I'm sitting in the chair there, I won't block it for you. So what we can do is that let's wait when students resume. Then the number of students we have for each program. If you can handle them, that's fine. If you cannot, then we think about something else. Then every 5 minutes, a suggestion convey. Every five, when I read a suggestion, they were not well taken. What do you think will happen to me? Nancy, I said I sent you something. And then you are saying that I have not sent it. Shame to you.
Doctor,
Um,
zip
I sent it.
ma.
When did I send? When did I send it? It's not ho ho ho. That was on 25th.
Mama complain now, be. Let me read. Copy extract is a PowerPoint. So they say copy zip. No, we la all I go be extract and that's the strategy la. Document them. Ta la mo be ta
Document
ko be
that I
unit
can
1, unit 2. Miracle out.
Mm,
Unit 1, unit 2. That sister lucky one me be did you open it? Because my be no a task la. My complain now last by the zip PowerPoint to a when you tap
so
on it,
complete.
and then tap legible, when I go by unit 2, unit 3, section 3. Like the units over the pair. Kakolaga one quality better extract or cancel. So net that's document and tojila dokola gonna be extract. Now you gonna be extract. Now I go be extract file. Now I that's legible extract file la. And you
Have you also
apply.
others also had the same experience? Or you didn't even try it?
Doc, miracle you may extract a bullet engine make down.
No, volatility. If you have kept those funds, you can save it one by one. That is what I failed to do. But we will send you the PowerPoint by tomorrow, so don't worry. Okay. Miko Egbefen so we have to look at grammar once. Cafe near that mother's let me miss here.
Oh, egbere kape kume me enjoy doc class no.
So what do
What's problem with the network?
what do we do? We can we meet in the afternoon for the semantics? So 1 o'clock, okay.
Okay, sir.
You my line.
Doc,
So all questions should be reserved for me. Write your questions down when we meet for semantics. Ask, okay?
okay.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
So Nancy,